Up next, and this has always been one of my favorite parts of our Memorial Day service, is our Keynote Memorial Address. We've got a very, very special guest to bring that to you today. Brigadier General Terry Djuric is with us today, the Commandant of the Cadet Corps at the Virginia Women's Institute for Leadership at Mary Baldwin College. Now, the General provides vision, organization, direction, and oversight of VWIL, ensuring that all cadets have the opportunity to develop leadership skills and understanding in preparation for both military and civilian careers. The General maintains a close partnership with ROTC units for all service branches at VMI, ensuring students receive a co-educational military leadership experience that complements the single-gender VWIL Corps of Cadets. General Djuric was commissioned in 1983 through Officer Training School. She's operated space systems at 3 space wings and headquarters 14th Air Force. In 2004, she was deployed to Southwest Asia as the Director of Space Forces for Operations Enduring Freedom and Iraqi Freedom. She has commanded at the squadron, group, wing, and education service levels and has served on staffs of the Air Force Personnel Center, U.S. Pacific Command, Headquarters U.S. Air Force, and the Office of the Secretary of Defense. Now, prior to her current assignment, she was Deputy Director, Space and Intelligence Officer, Office of the Undersecretary of the Defense of Acquisition, Technology and Logistics, the Pentagon, Washington, D.C., where she led the Undersecretary's Strategic Planning and Programming for Defense Space Programs, which was valued at $12 billion. And we're very, very honored to have her here to speak with us this morning. So how about a big hand for Brigadier General Terry Djuric.
Well, terrific to be here. I think, Kaylee, I'm going to be recruiting you very heavily here in the next couple of years, so it's great to be here in Staunton today. Good morning. Happy Memorial Day. What a beautiful place to be. It's a beautiful weekend in the valley that we all call home. I'm so proud, my family and I are so proud to be members of your community. Just 200 yards away from here is the home of the 116th Infantry Brigade Combat Team, which traces its lineage to our famous Civil War combat unit, the Stonewall Brigade, all selfless servants. 147 years ago, the first official Memorial Day observance was held at Arlington National Cemetery to honor those who died during the Civil War. Today, Memorial Day serves as an opportunity to remember the sacrifices of 1.3 million soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guardsmen who gave their lives to secure our freedoms. Please include in your remembrance today our 2002 Mary Baldwin graduate of the Virginia Women's Institute for Leadership, First Lieutenant Sarah K. Small, who died in the line of duty 10 years ago. Lieutenant Small embodied service, and each year, in honor of Lieutenant Small, a commissioning senior at Mary Baldwin College is awarded the Sarah K. Small Award for exemplified service and commitment to community and country. So we gather today to remember our fallen, captured, or missing service men and women. We also express our gratitude to those who are currently defending our nation. Among our all-volunteer force serving today, more than 75% of our military joined after 9/11 and have never known a peacetime military. This includes 130 graduates of Mary Baldwin College and the Virginia Women's Institute for Leadership who commissioned in all 5 services, including 9 who commissioned last weekend. The men and women who answered this call exemplify our core value, service before self. In addition to recognizing the service of all our military members, we pay tribute to the families of the fallen, as well as to our wounded warriors and their families. I was able to meet a few of them, the Barger family right over here, who were recognizing their son and what he gave to our nation. For these families, the spouses, sons, daughters, mothers, fathers, every day is Memorial Day. To the loved ones of our fallen, captured, or missing, we owe a debt of gratitude that can never be repaid. On Friday, I was privileged to join our Color Guard unit from Mary Baldwin and 500 bikers on their way to DC for the Rolling Thunder annual remembrance event. We proudly lowered our nation's flag to half-mast. We joined hundreds of veterans with sharp salutes to the sound of taps and a beautiful chorus of our national anthem. A wonderful way to begin the weekend, giving reverence to their important, honorable service to this great nation. We stood beside a recent Medal of Honor recipient, Sergeant Pettis, who reminded us that the recognition is not for them, but for their comrades who are no longer with us. In closing, there are lots of reminders that Memorial Day is about more than a day of barbecue. Congress officially set Memorial Day as the last day in May to mark the start of our summer season of fun, with the day devoted to the memory of those who perished in the fight for our principles of freedom. On this day of remembrance, the members of VFWs across our nation lead the way in honoring those who gave the last full measure of service. By their commitment to military family survivors, VFWs also pay tribute to our wounded warriors and their families. So as barbecues, Art in the Park here in Staunton, and other family events take place this weekend, please remember those who served and made the ultimate sacrifice. They believed in the American way of life and were willing to die protecting it. Thank you very much.